Welcome back, everyone. You're locked into 107.3 Fever FM. It's Imrano show right here in the Heart of Leeds featuring the Go Higher trainees. It's Saturday afternoon. It's the 2nd of January, and we have our first guest of 2021. All right, Ben. First guest of 2021. And this guest here is from Birmingham, and he is a producer. So we're going to talk to him about production and the tracks that he has out. And he goes by the name of Kamikaze. Hello there. Welcome to the show.
Hello there, Imrano. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks. How are you? How's your new year? How's your second day? How's it going so far?
Yeah, it's going good so far. There's not much to do, but how about yourself? How's your new year going? How's the start been for yourself?
Oh, it's going brilliant. It's going brilliant. Started off the new year by looking out the window, looking at all the fireworks, and eating some good food. And that's probably what everyone's doing.
Yeah, obviously, because of what's going on and stuff, it's good to be safe. And, next year, hopefully, we can actually appreciate the new year.
Yeah, that's true.
What we're currently doing it. Yeah.
And so you're from Birmingham, born and bred in Birmingham, and you're a producer.
That's correct.
And you go by the name of Kamikaze. So when I heard your name the first thing that came to me was Eminem's album, because the two albums back, Eminem's album called Kamikaze. So as soon as I heard that, Eminem's album, that's all I thought of first. Tell us a bit about your name, Kamikaze.
Well, to be honest, it was like, I would say it's influenced from when I was a child. I can't remember which exactly cartoon it was. It was like, one of them manga, Japanese anime kind of cartoons that used to be quite popular back in the days. It was like a character from there who was known to be quite wild and reckless and stuff. So that's why I thought, I'll just adopt that name. It's quite catchy, it's quite unique and stuff, so I've adopted that name.
Okay, so have you been called that name since you was a little kid then?
No, it's just a cartoon that I used to watch. I can't remember which cartoon it was.
Yeah.
I can't remember which cartoon it was, but I've just been influenced from that name.
Okay, so being a producer, now you must like music, all genres of music. And that's what producers do. They like all genres of music.
Since I've been young, I've been listening to all types of music and stuff. So at a young age.
Okay, right then, we're going to hand it over now to our first trainee, and she goes by the name of
Malak.
And she's got a first question for you.
So you're a producer. Are you self-taught, or did you learn it in school or college?
Sorry, could you repeat the question again?
Say again.
As you're a producer, did you learn it in school, or are you self-taught?
What I would say is, because I always had an interest in listening to music and stuff. The interest was when I was at a younger age, and the actual production aspect of it was when in college, because I was with some friends who used to study, media studies, where they were into music, production music. From there, I learned how to record songs, then mix and master songs. Okay. Later on, I got into actual music production. That was at university, making music for, at that time, it was like grime artists, who do like rap kind of music.
Yeah.
And from there, it escalated into producing actual music for Asian artists. So that's how I would say, in a nutshell, that's how...
out there right now that you would love to produce for, who would it be?
That's a hard question. It depends really, because obviously my music taste is quite wide. Are you referring to an English artist, or are you referring to like an Asian artist? What kind of artist are you referring to?
Any artist.
In that case, it would have to be Mustafa Ali Khan, but since he's not with us, he's passed away. I would have to say either Gurdas Man or Ataullah Khan, one of them two.
Oh, okay. Right then. Now we have Ben Kaushal. Ben Kaushal got a quick question for you.
So, as you were saying that you listened to quite a lot of music when you were growing up, it influenced you as a producer. Which artists and artists, singers, producers influenced you to become a producer?
From a production-wise, as a producer-wise, whilst I was growing up in the era that which I was from, Balisagu was really predominant at that time. With his albums, Wham Bam, Star Crazy, he was like a phenomenal kind of music producer, and I've always looked up to him as his music. His music was, bringing artists which were stuff like our senior family members would listen to, but bringing a new kind of music to it, if that makes sense. Like he's done work with Nusrat Ali Khan, he done work with Malkit Singh, he done work with a lot of the Bhangra artists, the Bhangra groups that were predominant in the 80s and 90s. So I would say it would have to be Balisagu from a music production aspect.
Yeah, man. I totally agree with you on that. He took the old school, what is the old school Bhangra artist now, and he brought a new style, a new flavour, and he produced, and he absolutely banged it.
No one was doing that at that time. It was only Balisagu. There was another producer who was doing something similar to him, Nick St. Clair, who was remixing Bhangra songs by groups in the 80s and 90s like Anamika and stuff. Also Nusrat Ali Khan, he done some new remixes and stuff. But predominantly it was Balisagu who brought a new era of. I wouldn't even say it's remix. It was like
he brought his own style to it.
His own style, his own flavour to the industry. Really, if you look at his album Essential Raga, that's probably still one of the top downloaded albums of iTunes.
Yeah.
Okay, right then. Now we've got our fourth trainee. She goes by the name of
Zero. How are you?
Hello there, fine. What about yourself?
I'm good, thank you. So my question is, you've been doing this for some time now. So what was the highlight of your sort of production career in 2020? Because a lot of people felt that throughout 2020, some people felt that their career was taking off. Some people felt theirs was kind of sort of, not doing as well. What do you think you went through as a producer in 2020, and how did 2020 really affect your sort of thing? Because of course, being producing music, you need people around you. You need to, be confirming whether or not people like things. It's a lot of teamwork going on. So what was, going on through this phase? Because it was difficult for everyone.
I would say in 2020, I released an album with a very, very famous vocalist of the name of Humaira Jannah. I would say that would have been the big kick-off time for myself. That would have been the big, the moment of 2020 for myself, because she's a very versatile singer. She's also sang for Coke Studio, if you're familiar with Coke Studio. It's like a platform where they have various artists who are established artists. And for myself, it was an honour for myself to be working beside her. And it's the first time that she's ever done a project that has Western music. Because she's basically a classical singer, a playback singer from Pakistan. So for myself to start off my music journey with this artist, for myself, that I will find that was a big personal achievement for myself.
All right. Now, how did that hookup happen?
It was a bit of a journey in itself, to be honest with you. It did involve a lot of talking, a lot of persuading for her to be very persuasive to her as well, and 2-3 people had to get involved. But in the end, we eventually done it, and the people, they enjoyed the music, they enjoyed listening to the music, and it was just like a fresh voice. Because if we focus on the Pakistani artists, we've just got like that have come into the UK market. It's either Shazia Manzoor, who a lot of songs have been done in the past, if you're familiar with her. Now in this day, it's Nasibo now. So that's why I thought this artist now. So he's a kind of like a fresh voice for everyone else to listen to and to enjoy as well, which the listeners did appreciate as well.
So for 2021, because a lot of 2020 is sort of, there's people that are starting out, they kind of edge their way into some bigger light. What are you planning to have? What do you want the big thing to be in 2021 for your career, and where do you see your career going in the next 2 years?
I do see my career progressing into different artists, working with various artists. Like I've just released a single at the start of this year, which is going quite viral and stuff. My own personal journey, I would say, my own personal aims is to produce good quality music, produce good music, and to keep my listeners happy, basically, you could say, and the support that I've got from my listeners and stuff is my own personal supportive bank, which helps myself to get into more music, produce more music. So because of the fans, it's their support, that I'm still, I'm still active and still, producing as we speak.
All right, thank you very much.
And earlier on, you mentioned grime, like you started off like doing producing for grime music. Is that something you will continue doing, or something you'll go back to in the future?
It depends, really. Like I said, I'm quite versatile, different types of music. I do work with and stuff. So yeah, that's that. You can never say never, and I'm always open to different options and stuff, and different criteria of music and stuff. So yeah, but if I did start off with that, and yeah, I will always include that in my music as well.
Okay, and our last question is by Ben again.
So we're going to be going into your track very shortly, and that track's called Birmingham. We've heard of Birmingham. This is Birmingham. Is there any play on? What's the play on?
It's basically, I would say it's the pronunciation of it, because of, if you listen to the song, the way the vocalist says it, it's got like the actual Desi kind of accent to it as well. So hence that's why I decided to adopt the Desi kind of spelling to it as well for the full effect, you can say.
Oh, right. Birmingham.
Yeah.
Birmingham. Okay then, well, thank you very much for talking to us, and we wish you the best for 2021. And where can everyone find all your music and find your social media? Where can people find you?
I'm on different kind of social media platforms, but the best I would say is actually Instagram. And that's official Kamikaze. Kamikaze is spelled Kamikaze. Kamikaze. So it's official Kamikaze Instagram, which I'm most active on. And also there's a YouTube channel as well of the name Kamikaze, which all the videos and interviews, whatever people want to access, that's all there as well.
Okay, and you're open to working with lots of new artists. Is that right?
That's correct.
And if anyone wants to work with you, they need to just contact you via Instagram.
Of course, I'm always looking for new talent. I'm not just submitted to or subject to established artists or well-known artists. I like to give new people a chance as well. So, because it's quite sad, because sometimes I hear stories of people who have the talent, but they don't know which channel to go to or what it is they need to do or how they contact producers and stuff. So I am always on the lookout for new talent.
Okay then, right then, just to wrap this up then, the latest one that you've produced is called Birmingham, and who's the singer on this song then? Yusuf, what's his name, Yusuf?
Yusuf Dedi, he's a folk singer, has been singing for over 30 years. I don't think his music has reached the UK. He's quite a predominant folk singer in the Punjab area of Pakistan.
Okay.
I liked his vocals and stuff, and I wanted to, give it a little twist, and hence I made this song.
Okay, and what's this song about? Like, what is going on in this song? What kind of flavour is it?
It's kind of like a happy, kind of like a beat, kind of moving song. It's basically talking about the guy. If you've seen the video, the guy who's seen a girl and he's trying to he's complimenting her. He's saying, I've seen you on Instagram, I message you on Instagram, you don't reply, and you're always looking the other way, and you're always bombarded with messages on Facebook, and the usual way.
Okay, we got the message.
And he's saying that you've made this guy from Birmingham go a bit crazy for you, and that's what the name Birmingham comes from. That, and that's just the gist of the song, really. It's got a bit of humour in there as well. So
okay,
it's quite.
Okay then, well, I'll let you introduce it to everyone out there.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, we'll let you introduce it to everyone out there. We'll let you...
Yes, that's fine,
Okay, it's your time. Take it away.
Okay. Yeah, obviously, I've spoken before. My name's Kamikaze. I'm a music producer. I'd like to thank all my supporters.
Thank you very much, Kamikaze.
No problem.
Here
Thank
is
you.
your song. ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਪਤਲੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਨਾਰੇ ਕੱਚ ਦੀਆਂ ਉਹਨੇ ਐਨਕਾਂ ਲਾਈਆਂ ਨਖਰੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਪਾਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਹੇਲੀਆਂ ਸ਼ਹਿਰਾਂ ਕਰਦੀ ਵੇਲਾ ਸ਼ਿਕਰ ਦੁਪਹਿਰ ਦਾ ਉਸਨੇ ਸ਼ਿਜ਼ਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਏ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਵੇਖ ਲੋ ਬਰਮਿੰਗਮ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦਾ ਉਸਨੇ ਸ਼ਿਜ਼ਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਏ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਵੇਖ ਲੋ ਬਰਮਿੰਗਮ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦਾ ਉਸਨੇ ਸ਼ਿਜ਼ਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਏ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਤੇਜ਼ ਵੇਖੋ ਗੱਡੀ ਕਰਦੀ ਡਰਾਈ ਵੇ ਸਲਫੀਆਂ ਲਵੇ ਗੱਡੀ ਕਰੇ ਚੈਟ ਲਾਈ ਵੇ ਇੰਸਟਾਗ੍ਰਾਮ ਉੱਤੇ ਵੇਖ ਕੇ ਪੈਗਾਮ ਨੀ ਹੋਰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਲੋਕੀ ਭੇਜਦੇ ਸਲਾਮ ਨੀ ਤੁਮ ਜੱਗ ਉੱਤੇ ਤੇਰੀ ਏ ਉਹ ਤੁਮ ਜੱਗ ਉੱਤੇ ਤੇਰੀ ਏ ਸਮਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਅੱਖ ਮੈਥੋਂ ਕਾਨੂੰ ਫੇਰੀ ਏ ਸਮਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਅੱਖ ਮੈਥੋਂ ਕਾਨੂੰ ਫੇਰੀ ਏ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਵੇਂ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਉਹਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਨਾ ਖੈਰ ਦਾ ਨੀ ਉਸਨੇ ਸ਼ਿਜ਼ਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਏ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਬਰਮਿੰਗਮ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦਾ ਉਸਨੇ ਸ਼ਿਜ਼ਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਏ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਬਰਮਿੰਗਮ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦਾ ਉਸਨੇ ਸ਼ਿਜ਼ਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਏ ਕਾਲਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਦਿਲ ਕਿੱਡਾ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਮੁਖ ਤੇ ਲਾਈਕ ਤੇ ਕਮੈਂਟ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਲੱਗਾ ਫੇਸਬੁੱਕ ਤੇ ਅੱਖੀ ਕਜਲੇ ਦੀ ਧਾਰੀ ਏ ਅੱਖੀ ਕਜਲੇ ਦੀ ਧਾਰੀ ਏ ਉਸਲੀ ਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ 'ਚ ਬਸ ਉਹਦੀ ਸਰਦਾਰੀ ਏ ਉਸਲੀ ਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ 'ਚ ਬਸ ਉਹਦੀ ਸਰਦਾਰੀ ਏ ਸਦਕੇ ਨਗੀਨਾ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਉਹਦੀਆਂ ਅਦਾਵਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਆਉਣ ਖੁਸ਼ਬੂਆਂ ਲੰਗੇ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਉਹ ਰਾਵਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਦਿਲ ਕਰਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਬਣ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਅੱਜ ਗੁੱਸਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਪੈਰ ਦਾ ਨੀ ਉਸਨੇ ਸ਼ਿਜ਼ਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਏ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਬਰਮਿੰਗਮ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦਾ ਉਸਨੇ ਸ਼ਿਜ਼ਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਏ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਬਰਮਿੰਗਮ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦਾ ਉਸਨੇ ਸ਼ਿਜ਼ਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਏ ਦੇਖਾ ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਪਤਲੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਨਾਰੇ ਕੱਚ ਦੀਆਂ ਉਹਨੇ ਐਨਕਾਂ ਲਾਈਆਂ ਨਖਰੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਪਾਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਹੇਲੀਆਂ ਸ਼ਹਿਰਾਂ ਕਰਦੀ ਵੇਲਾ ਸ਼ਿਕਰ ਦੁਪਹਿਰ ਦਾ ਉਸਨੇ ਸ਼ਿਜ਼ਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਏ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਵੇਖ ਲੋ ਬਰਮਿੰਗਮ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦਾ ਉਸਨੇ ਸ਼ਿਜ਼ਾਈ